Hi, second grade. Today we have a really fun project. Hi, second grade. Today we have a fun project that we're going to start. We're going to learn a lot about germs, bacteria, and viruses. So you're going to be learning about some really cool things and also how to protect yourself because flu season is coming around. Now, germs are what make us sick. Not all germs are bad. However, remember to make sure that you're covering your coughs and you are sneezing into a tissue or your arm or not in the air because that's how germs spread. But what are germs? Germs can be bacteria or viruses. So bacteria is living. They're little tiny little organisms that change you and make you feel worse. You also have bacteria that lives in your stomach that's actually good for you, so they're not all bad. Bacteria and viruses and germs might all sound the same, but the difference is that viruses are not alive. So here is a close-up of viruses. Now, they look like little tiny pieces of plant or something crazy like little planets, but they are not alive. Viruses are not alive, but they still make you sick. If you feel sick, it's very important that you go to the nurse. Feeling sick might mean that your stomach is hurting, not hungry. If you have a fever, so if you feel your forehead and it's very hot, if you're feeling cold and also sweaty at the same time, that is a sign that you might be a little sick and you'll need to ask your teacher to see the nurse. However, the number one thing that you can do to stop the spreading of germs and viruses is to wash your hands. So let's go ahead and go on down to our office and meet our nurse so she can tell you a little bit about how to protect yourself during flu season.
Hi, I'm Nurse Allie. I just wanted to talk to you about germs, viruses, and the flu. The best thing you can do to stop the flu is to wash your hands with soap and water. Now, when I wash my hands, I use soap, I wash in between my fingers everywhere. I sing the happy birthday song. You can sing whatever song you want or count to 15. That's about good. Then rinse in the water, dry off. Also, when you're coughing or sneezing, try to be like a vampire and cough in your elbow. That helps the germs not get on everyone else.
Woo, awesome. Thank you.
I never know how to...
Today you should have walked in with two things, a pencil and also a piece of paper that looks like this. Before we start, let's go ahead and sharpen our pencils. Remember, the sharpener is underneath the crayons and you sharpen it like you're twisting a key. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready so I know that we're ready to move on. All right, so basically today we are going to brainstorm a germ that we're going to create in clay. So we are going to be using clay for this project. We're going to draw it out first, brainstorm, and then we're going to create it in maybe some Play-Doh today if we have time. All right, so first thing I want you to do is I want you to write your name. We're going to write your name at the very top, and then CC stands for class code. So I will pause the video and give you your class code now so that we can get started. Awesome. So this is where we're going to draw the germ. Before we start, there's some things I need you to know. So this question asks us, and this is on the back, you'll need to turn yours over, how can we stop germs from infecting ourselves and others? This can be short answer, does not have to be complete thought or sentence. Just write, wash your hands. How can we stop germs from infecting ourselves and others? Washing your hands is the number one way to stop yourself from getting the flu. Go ahead and write this down. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right, and this is the most important thing I want you to learn from this project is how important it is to wash your hands. Now, sometimes it can be a little bit fun to stay home from school for a day because you're a little bit sick and watch some TV. The flu is totally different. The flu is where you're miserable, your stomach's hurting, you feel like you're going to pass out. It's just terrible. No one ever wants the flu. So please make sure that your hands are being washed. Now, are all germs bad? I hope you said no. There's actually germs that live inside your body that help you digest food. So all you need to do is just write the word no because not all germs are bad. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Now this question asks, what are the differences between germs and viruses? So remember, germs are like bacteria. Viruses are the things that make you sick too, but viruses are not alive. So let's write that. Viruses, so just copy that word right up there. Please don't ask me how to spell it. It's written on your paper. Viruses are not, and if you need to go off the lines, that's okay, alive. And we are all done. Give me a thumbs up when you are ready. Awesome. So here is your goal for today. You are going to draw your crazy germ. Here's how I like to start. I like to do kind of a potato shape. Now yours can be different. I just want you to watch for now. Then you're gonna do the mouth. So it's this crazy looking mouth. We're gonna be making pinch pots. You could do some teeth. You could do a big old tongue if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. Don't forget some eyes, but maybe it's a crazy looking germ and it has 3 crazy eyes. Maybe it has an ear or 2. Maybe it has little feet. I want you to start with the oval shape and then don't forget the mouth because we're gonna be using a pinch pot method to create our germ. So yours should look a little bit something like this, but don't forget to make it different. Also, choose some colors for it. You could use crayon, you could use marker. I'll even have some color pencils on the middle table. You're going to color your germ the way you want it because we are gonna be painting our clay creations. Don't forget to color the ears and the eyes and everything that you want colored. I want to know exactly what I need to buy. If I need to buy purple paint, you need to draw and color purple so that I know. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a marker. I'll have colored pencils on the middle table, and then you obviously have crayons in your bin. You're going to color this up. Once you're done, you've added color, bring this to me. I should be somewhere in the room. I'm going to check and make sure that all of the questions are answered. I'll probably leave these answers on the board so in case you ran out of time and couldn't catch up. You're going to trade this, and instead of having and you'll be able to choose a different activity. Blocks, cubes, dry erase markers, boards. You could even do iPads today. All right, guys, I hope you have a great one. Please make sure that you are washing your hands. My hands need a washing. I was using paint today. Wash your hands, take your time, use lots of soap, make sure they're dry. I don't want to get the flu, and neither do you. All right, guys, have a good one.